Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Houston Astros beat the Miami Marlins 5-3. What a win for the Astros. 5-3 final score, 7 hits for both teams, 1 error for both teams. Win goes to Taylor Scott. He's 2-0. He pitches 1 inning, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 0 strikeouts, 1 walk. Didn't play that great, but gets the win, 2-0 now. Save goes to Nick Hernandez. His first save of spring. Pitched the ninth, got a strikeout. Score the scoring summary. The Marlins start off hot thanks to Edwards with 3 runs, a double to left to score Wagman and Fortes, and it's 2-0. Then he hits a RBI single to score Simon. It's 3-0. In the 7th inning, the Astros have a huge inning. They were great in the 8th inning as well. Chas McCormick gets his first hit of spring, infield single to second. Guillerme scored. It's 3-1. And then here's the big moment of the day. Cam Smith with an RBI triple. Gomez, Matthews, and Sullivan all score. I would think about saying that's one of the biggest moments of his spring, but it's not, since he has already had a 2 home run game already this spring, and he's just killed it so far as a Houston Astro. You love to see it. Dana Brown talked about how he expected Cam Smith to be in the majors around 18 months. At this point, it might be seeing him in August at this point. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's really anything Cam Smith can do to make the opening day roster. I don't think that's going to happen. But if Cam Smith can keep this up for the Houston Astros, then he'll be playing next season. Or he'll be playing this season for the Astros at some point. I don't think that there's anything he can really do this spring, as hot as he is already, that will make him make the opening day roster or the first couple months of the season. But I for sure, I think they'll probably want him to start off the season in AAA, get going at the AAA level. If he gets hot for the first couple months in AAA, in the minor leagues, I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing with the Astros by May or June. Very well wouldn't be surprised if in the area of May to July, maybe at the latest June. I think it could be extended to July, but I would hope maybe by May or June, and if not, maybe the Astros are at a point in July where you think about calling him up. I think in the area of May or June, maybe possibly July, is where we will see him make his debut. If he plays as good in the minors with the Space Cowboys as he's playing right now with the Astros in, spring training. But he's been unbelievable. RBI triple, clear the bases to give the Astros a 1-run lead, and then Colton Price in the 8th inning makes that a little bit of a better lead with a home run to left, 353 feet. It's 5-3. That was his first hit of spring. You love to see his first hit of spring be a home run. It's 5-3 after that. And so let's get into it. The Astros, we're going to get into the Astros individual batters today. Altuve had a walk in the 6th inning, but was 0 for 2 with a ground out to third and a pop out to third. Only has 1 hit so far in his 3 games. Cam Smith comes in, replaces him. 7th inning triple, 3 RBI triple. Something he's done a lot this spring as well. We talk about the triples, and we talk about the triple today and the home runs the other day, but he's walked a lot. He did it in the 9th inning today again, with another walk. He has like 4 or 5 walks in spring training so far. Something he's done a lot so far. I think it's like 4 walks in spring he had so far. Yordan Alvarez struggled a little bit as well in spring training so far. Grounded out to second, lined out to shortstop, struck out swinging. That's not surprising that him and Altuve are having a little bit of a rough start to spring training. Cooper Hummel replaced him since Yordan was at the DH. Cooper was the DH after that, and he was 0 for 2. Yanner Diaz was at catcher and at the 3 spot today. He popped out, struck out, and grounded out. And we saw Colin Price replace him, be the catcher, hit a home run. John Singleton went 1 for 3 today, single to right. In his first at-bat, then grounded out to second, flat out to center. He's still batting really terrible so far in spring. Luis Catcher replaced him, went 0 for 1 with the line out to center in his only at-bat. Jeremy Pena, after his last game on Saturday, hit an RBI single, looked great in this game. Infield single to third to get Singleton a second. and then a double to left in the 7th inning. 2-for-3 day for Jeremy. He was replaced by Luis Guillerme, and the reason Luis scored a run was because when Jeremy hit a 7th inning double, Luis came in and pinched run for him and scored a run in that inning, but then in his only at-bat, he struck out swinging. Luis is still batting .250 so far this spring. Then Shea Whitcomb, 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts today, still batting .273 this spring. Zach DeZenzo, who's been great this spring, comes in to replace him and looks good with a single to right in the 8th inning. 1-for-2 for DeZenzo. Chas McCormick went 1-for-3 today. Good to see him get his first hit, but it was only an infield single. Gomez comes and replaces him. When Chas got his 7th inning infield single, they had Gomez come in and be a pinch runner, and in his only at bat in the 8th inning, he grounded out to second. Mauricio Dubon was 0-for-3 today with he was safe at first on fielding error by shortstop Winkler that got Gomez to second, but and then he was replaced by pinch runner Bryce Matthews in the 7th, but in his other at-bat, struck out swinging, grounded into fielder's choice. Bryce Matthews, in his only at-bat in the 9th inning, struck out swinging, but did score a run from pitch running for Dubon. Kennedy Corona today went 0-for-1 with a walk in the 6th, and then was replaced by Joseph Sullivan, who went 0-for-1, was hit by a pitch in the 7th inning, struck out swinging in the 9th. Valdez was the starter today, went 1 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Not good at all for him. 4.91 ERA in spring so far. But here's someone who's looked amazing. Luke Van Wee. This was one of his worst outings so far of spring, but it wasn't even that bad. Gave it 1 hit and 1 walk with a strikeout, only pitching the last out of the 2nd inning. So I had a little bit of trouble getting the last out for the Houston Astros in the 2nd inning, but still has not given up a earned run this spring. And so he's pitched really well so far in his time with the Astros. Hayden Wazinski would come in and pitch the 3rd and 4th innings for the Astros. Gave it 1 hit, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Looks great. He looks good so far as Astro. Rafael Montero, I hate to say this, but this looks great so far in spring training. In 2 innings, has not given up a run or earned run yet so far. Gave up a walk and a hit today, but that was it. He had like 2 strikeouts his last outing too. Talked about Taylor Scott since he got the win. Okert pitched 2 innings for the Astros, giving up 1 walk, but getting a strikeout. Didn't give up a single hit in his 2 innings. And then I talked about Nick Hernandez getting the Astros a save, and the Astros get the 5-3 win. And that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Go Astros.